Hey guys, I'm AJ. Welcome back to my channel, Conscious Evolution. I'm going to make another video today. If you haven't noticed, I kind of like making videos while I'm driving. And I drive a lot, so it might be a common theme. I don't know. We'll see. I'm working on setting up a station to where I can, sit down at the house and record videos, but we'll get there. We'll see how it works out. And the phone's going off. So I wanted to talk about synchronicities today. Like I said before, been experiencing a lot of synchronicities, and I think it's pretty amazing now that I'm paying attention to them and deciphering what I believe they mean. And when I'm on the right path, I always get my numbers, which is, it's usually 1111 or 111, or I get every day, twice a day, is 555, and any variation of 444, 222, 333 is a big one. I catch that one a lot. So it seems like when I'm on the right path, that's what I get. And when I am in a stagnant or in stasis, I don't catch the numbers. I'll look at 332, or it'll be 334 when I look at the clock. That's what I meant, if you didn't catch that, sorry. So if I'm not on the path I'm supposed to be on, then that's what it seems to be. There's one time, all right, I'll tell you a story. So a couple let's say a few months back, 2 months ago, a month ago, something like that, I don't know, time's going by so fast that I have no sense of time anymore. It just flies by. It just seems like it's Friday, and then it's Friday again, and Friday, just flying by. This year went by it's so fast. It's crazy. It's already December. Anyway, so when I first started on my spiritual journey, looking into, I guess you could call it the metaphysical or other realms, and I started getting into watching channelers, people channeling these entities, and I just dove in. That's how I approach things. I just dive in all the way, all in. And then if it resonates with me, then I continue digging deeper and deeper. And if I keep getting my synchronicities, then I keep going and going and going. I'm on the right path. That's how I'm living my life now. Well, other than looking at the clock, or looking at the time that was just a minute off, I was just I was just that much out of alignment that it wasn't 333, or it wasn't 555 or 222 or what have you. And this one time, I hadn't really seen my numbers in a couple days, but I really hadn't been paying attention to it either, because I was reading so many articles, so many stories and books about what these other entities, spiritual forms of energy, whatever you want to call them, whatever your flavor, that I just really hadn't paid attention to it. And I was talking about it, and this thing where we're here to experience, like that's why we're here. We're here having an experience, like we're a form of artificial intelligence, and we are playing a virtual reality game in the physical plane. We are here to experience. Did you get that? I might have just took it to the next level here. Anyway, so I was getting in, I was doing this channeling, and I was, not doing the channeling, but watching the channeling, and I found someone that I had started making plans in my mind to contact, to do know, like a channeling for me or something. I don't really know what I was trying to accomplish there, but I made the decision that I was going to contact this person to enlist his services for me. And that day, I had to check on the mileage of my car for work, and I had opportunities all day to do it. You know, I was asked to do it, and I kept getting distracted and didn't do it. And I went out like 3 times to get the mileage, and anyways, I never got it. So I left work. I went to I think I went to the doctor's or something. And when I got back to work, you know, I got a text message from the manager saying, you know, check the mileage. What's your mileage? And I looked down and it's 666 or 666. Yeah, 666. And I was like, whoa! Like, I hadn't seen my numbers, and then I see that number, which doesn't mean anything good in my opinion. And so I started thinking, why would I get that number? And then it just clicked to me immediately that I had made that decision to contact this channeler, and apparently he was channeling some things that were unsavory. And the more I looked into it with this individual, I'm not going to say his name, partly because I don't remember, just completely wiped that out of my mind and moved on. That he had a YouTube channel, and there's a lot of YouTube channels that I was following at the time, and I just wiped them all. Just deleted all the I was subscribed to all the channels. I deleted all of them and went back to basics. You know, went back to the Club of Witness and was listening there. And you know, I still look around. Anyways, so that was the only negative synchronicity I had. Was like, nah, nope. And but some of the information I was listening to at that time was good information. So if you're listening, or if you hear a truth and you let it go, like I did, you know, I was, you know, heard a couple of things were truth, but they were mixed in with the lie, as is everything in life. But I was so shocked by that synchronicity that I dumped it all. So what I'm trying to say is, if if you hear the truth, if you let it go, again, you put it on the shelf, if it is truth, it'll come back to you. And it has come back to me, and it's kind of crazy. Not the channeling part of it, but the other channels I was listening to that were speaking some truths about what was going on with us and the planet and our physical bodies and spiritual consciousness and everything. You know, DNA awakening and transformation and evolution and so on and so forth. And that has come back to me recently, but none of the channeling stuff has. Excuse me. That's pretty crazy. I mean, the synchronicities are so strong that like, I saw the clock in my car was, this was, I don't know, maybe a week ago. The clock in my car was 3:35. I was like, man, I didn't get 3:33. So I pulled out my phone and looked at it, and I hit the button and it lit up and it showed me the time. It said 3:33 and stayed there, and then all of a sudden it switched to 3:35. So like, I still got my numbers. And yesterday, I missed 3:33 again, but then I get in my car and look at the miles. It was 333 was in the mileage. So even if I don't catch it on the time, I'll find it somewhere else. You know, I'm always finding these numbers every day, multiple times a day, letting me know that I'm on the right path. So if for whatever reason I don't see those, then I know I'm not acting in my highest joy or highest excitement, or doing something I'm passionate about. That's what that tells me. So I'm all about working towards living in the now, not making plans, just doing it. But unfortunately, I still have a job. You know, I'm still working in this world, which for the time being serves its purpose for me. But I am rapidly not trying, that's a low consciousness word. I'm really working on other avenues of income The YouTube channel won't be one of them. I'm not going to monetize that. But I have other plans that I have in motion as of right now. So we'll see. I'll get there. I have faith that they will provide for me what I need, and you know, support me enough. I don't need a life of abundance as far as material things. That I don't care about material things. Really, I have a phone, I can watch YouTube, get the information I want, or I have a TV with things I can stream YouTube and get the information I want and look at other programs, and I have the internet, so I can look up anything I want and get the information I'm looking for whatever it may be. Like I said, I just can't stop learning. You know, anything I'm interested in, I have to learn as much as I can about it until I find the next thing I'm interested in. Then I gotta learn as much as I can about it. It's really amazing. I had issues in school because that stuff, you know, partly because it was freaking boring, and now it was pretty useless in my life. Never really needed any of that stuff except maybe math. But, I mean, you can operate with an elementary school level of math and get through in this world. It's pretty sad, unless you're like an accountant or something. But yeah, I don't do that. I work in sales, so as long as I can talk good, I can do that. So, yep, we're right over 10 minutes here. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think.